And what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It is your boy, Cheap Ludes. And it's time to talk about the Season 2 launch. We got a new courtside report. Is it a courtside report or a dev blog? I can never remember which one's which. I really don't think it matters, but, I like to be at least somewhat correct. Anyways, in Season 2 of NBA 2K22, take a page out of Michael Jordan's book and build your empire. You've laid the groundwork. Now it's time to shape your future. I swear, these start out with stuff that just doesn't make any sense half the time. It's just like inspirational quotes. Like the same way like the dev blogs and the courtside reports start off are like the same thing your high school coach would do, where he'd be talking about something completely random and then he'd just throw in like Fort Minor lyrics or whatever to like pump you up before the game. And it actually had no contextual place in what he was talking about. That's kind of what 2K does with stuff like this, like build your empire. I mean, are you going to build an empire in the game? Probably not. That's just how I feel. Can you believe it? We're 6 weeks into the release of NBA 2K22 and Season 2 is already upon us. First off, 4-week seasons are the most appropriate. I personally think 6 weeks is a little bit too long. You guys spread XP out pretty well this season, but 6 weeks did feel like a slog. And if you can give more XP earlier, because the first wave of like cards was like 700, 500, you know what I mean? If you start with the XP higher and make it a 4-week season, I think it'd be more engaging overall. I just feel like 6 weeks is super long, and then like the 2 and 3 week seasons are a little bit too like you need to be there to do them. So I think 4 is kind of the perfect mixture, but whatever they're gonna do. Shout out to players who reached level 40 and earned the go kart, or Carmelo Anthony, I guess. So we got some news in my career. I'll go over it a little bit. Packed with career-altering decisions. Come on, there's none of those. Chill. Engaging drills and practices, lucrative endorsement deals, and the best competition in the world. My career is all about delivering the most authentic experience. Ascend to the top and know what it feels like to be the face of not only a franchise but the league. Michael Jordan paved the way. Okay. Quit trying to rope in Michael Jordan. He didn't do anything. All right, like he didn't do anything to deserve being roped into this game. Well, you know what? I shout out to 2K though for at least acknowledging that Michael Jordan is the GOAT all the time. That's sick. They're probably going to do the same thing to LeBron James in like 3 years when he retires, but for now, I'll accept it. So Pink Ribbon Day is October 22, blah, blah, blah. Rocking the awesome tee, whatever. So last season, players who reached level 40 got the lightning fast go-kart. In Season 2, we're offering a skeleton mascot outfit for players dedicated. Okay, so you get to hoop as a golden skeleton. Honestly, that's pretty sick. I didn't play any park or neighborhood or anything in Season 1. I might change that. We'll find out. Now let's take a look at the real thing. Oh, hold on. Ruffles 4-Point Ridge Tournament? The Kia Challenge? What is the Kia Challenge? Mobile 1 Grand Prix, Ruffles. Okay, first off, 2K. I swear you make enough money off this game. You don't have to have everything branded. Like, I promise you make enough. I'm going to get into that at the end of the video, so only my true subscribers will see me start ranting about this. I'll come back to this, all right? All right, on to my team. My team community producer, Jonathan Smith here, to break down how you can build your empire in Season 2 of my team. Let's get started with Triple Threat Online the 100. We've heard your feedback on the mode, and for Season 2 onward, wins and TTO will not subtract your opponent's points for your 100. Pretty self-explanatory there, but essentially what that means is how you play Triple Threat right now is even if you win the game, if your opponent scores 19, out of your 100, it subtracts 19 points, right? Which has been frustrating. Now, if you win the game, even if you win, let's say 23-20, you get no points subtracted from your 100. Now, that's good for a variety of reasons. Obviously, like, it makes it easier to get the top tier rewards. 2K is going to find a way to nerf that somehow and make it a little bit harder, but still. Other than that, it's just good all around. Keeping the 100 thing has been something I've been like championing since the beginning, because a lot of people are calling for it to be outright removed and just replaced with the old system. This is exactly what I wanted them to do. If you win the game, points don't get subtracted off your 100. If you lose, The 100 system is still in place. So if you play 5 games, you still get like at least something, you know what I mean? Besides like a little bit of MT from the actual game. This is perfect. There's not many times where I come out here and I'll be like, look, 2K did the perfect thing. I would be willing to say there has been no times that they've done that, at least in recent memory. I stand corrected. This is the perfect thing they could have done for TTO. Like, this is it right here. You know, maybe dialing up the difficulty a little bit so I don't get hit contested whites all the time. That's something, but this is perfect. Like, exactly what they're doing here. This is what they needed to do. This is great. This is going to make it a little bit less sweaty. Now, if you're playing someone and they're up like, 15-4 or something, like now they're not going to be turning on the jet still sweating you super hard. Maybe they'll ease off and chill out for a second and you can score a few more points, get some more agenda stuff done. It just makes it easier for everyone. Now it will be easier than ever to reach tier 3 ball dropping goodness available. Yeah. While the great rewards remain, we will be adjusting the number of ball drops per win and loss for each tier. See, I knew it. All right, I take it back. Not near perfect. They are basically they're like, oh, okay, you want this? You can crybabies, you little babies. Here, we're taking some of your ball drops away. We'll see how that's affected. We'll before I cast judgment on that, I want to see that. Be on the lookout for special event cards available from these ball drops to use in the exchange. Oh God, here it comes. All right. The limited time cards in packs and on triple threat are going to be coming back. Okay. But for now, I am looking forward to continuing to compete against everyone in the community on the rooftop. I hope I match up with you. I'm like, eat your soul. We have one more mode change in NBA 2K22 Season 2. Now, this is another huge one. Each tier in Unlimited will now have 16 games available. Okay. Even in the Galaxy Opal tier. So you no longer have to go 12-0. Shout out to all my 12-0 grinding services out there. You're not going to be put out to business. Like, people are still going to like pay you to play the games for. Don't worry. You know what I mean? Which is cool though. I mean, this gives me a chance to actually get the reward. Like, let's be real. I typically don't go for the rewards because 12-0 just seems like a rough time. One error code, one mess up, one late game collapse. All of a sudden, I don't get it and I have to play an additional 12 games. 16 games. Now I get 4 losses. That's huge for the mode. That's huge. No more perfect 12-0 records. All right, that should have never been in the game in the first place. I've been against it since day one. Pink Diamond Gary Payton. I might have to go for the glove, dude. The glove's probably really good. With these updates comes a new greater challenge. Enter the Showdown tier. So this is going to be after Galaxy Opal. A new level of My Team Unlimited beyond Galaxy Opal where only the best can get 65 wins in this 85 game or 82 game tier. What? Those who reach the Showdown tier will have the opportunity to earn an exchange event card that will net them an easy 15,000 XP towards Season 3. Whoa, that's wild. I probably won't make it this far in Unlimited. You know what? Shout out to 2K for giving us a reason to play Unlimited, though. I mean, really. I'm not all 2K hate on this channel. Like, I will give them props when they do something that is beneficial to the player base. I personally think what they did to Unlimited is going to be beneficial to the player base. I like what they did here. I like the Showdown tier. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of the fact that the best players in the world already kind of get a jump start towards the Season 3 reward. I don't really like that too much, but I like everything that's going on here. And plus, with Unlimited being as sweaty as it is in this thing, draft mode might not be as sketchy, so it'll be fun. All right, I mean, we'll find out. With the 250,000 My Team Unlimited tournaments ongoing and big chances to 2 of My Team's popular online modes, we also need to shine a light on the single player updates. Here we go. The third domination comes to Season 2 for you to compete against all 75 years of NBA history in the NBA 75 domination. In the main 30 games, you will face all NBA opponents from every year in the NBA. How will your best lineup fare? Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Interesting. I mean, it's all-time domination. There's no difference. Now, that being said, you're probably going to have to get 33 stars in both dominations to even unlock it, to even like attempt it. So if you don't have 33 stars in each of the dominations, you're not going to be able to play it day one. So I recommend trying to get as far as you can. Or, you know what? If you don't feel like doing it, just straight up don't do it. Like, if you got the domination cards, are never good for too long. Like, Anton Jameson was good for a while last year, but outside of that, none of the domination cards were worth it. I mean, realistically, none of the reward cards are always worth it because 2K will always release a packable version of those cards in packs within a month of them coming out. That being said, I'm not trying to discourage you. Like, it might be fun. Now, this is what I want to talk about. Introducing the first ever player coach cards in my team. For earning 3 stars in each NBA 75 domination game, you will earn a Ruby player coach card featuring a wide variety of NBA players over the course of the league's story history. Now, here's what I don't understand about this. I don't get that. 70s era Dr. J, Showtime Kareem, imposing Shaq, Rondo, LeBron, KD, Yao, Zion, even more can lead your team from the sideline, all 8 systems. All I see is Dennis Rodman being my head coach. That with this hair, and I'm game. I don't understand what this is, but I'm game. Waiting for you at the end of the NBA 75 domination is 3 games against the 50s to 70s, 80s, 90s, and 2000s to 2020s. Okay. All-star teams which can add Diamond player coach Bill Russell, Dennis Rodman, and Steph Curry to get the absolute most out of your lineup. I need Dennis Rodman. Remember that, yep, here it is. Remember that you must complete at least 33 stars from the current and all-time domination before you can enter this new tier, so get out there, blah, blah, blah. I touched on it earlier, but the exchange is also seeing a few new additions. First, we've added categories to help organize all the new and existing exchanges. Okay, that's cool. Because that list that they have now is stupid. Included are new recurring exchanges, which can regenerate after an hour, a day, or a week, or whenever specified in the title. I like that, actually. And then there's new event exchanges, which will expire after a short period, blah, blah, blah. To protect against losing cards to an event exchange that expires before it is completed, any event exchange that has progress towards it will continue to be available after the expiration timer runs out. That's cool. With, here we go, 22 Series 1 players will be available in new league packs, including new Premier packs. To add to your collection and lineups, these new cards will also appear alongside the launch of My Team base set and premium packs. Oh no. And in the pack, this hurts. Oh no, they're gonna be in My Team draft too. Oh yeah, I should have known that. That's gonna suck. Led by 4 powerful diamond versions of Giannis, KD, LeBron, and Curry. Okay. Look, I've been playing 2K for a long period of time, right? These diamond versions, quote unquote, powerful diamond versions, are not going to be worth whatever they are going for, I promise. Do you think that the first diamond Giannis and the first diamond KD and the first diamond Curry are going to be current versions? No. Remember last year when we got current Series 3 and we got Galaxy Opals and everyone was excited, and then they had like 3 Hoff badges in May or whatever? Yeah, that's what's going to happen here. These are going to be bad. That being said, I mean, they're not going to be horrible. If we looked at the base set this year, the base set cards were actually very usable. I think as far as like badge wise, it's going to be on par with the base set guys. So just, Also, keep an eye on NBA primetime releases in My Team, as these packs will also be the home of Moments Players cards this year. As great performances happen in real NBA, keep an eye on My Team both in-game and on social media at NBA. And we'll do some moments. Cool. So at the beginning of the season, we get free agent Michael Jordan and an Evo Dennis Rodman. Cool. Build your empire with Foundation, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I mean, this is cool. And it's a free Dennis Rodman. He probably won't be that usable. Now let's talk rewards. Shout out to everybody in my chat the other night who said Kevin Garnett for level 40. I know at least 2 of you were in there and said that. You are goated for that because we are getting level 40 reward, Pink Diamond Kevin Garnett. People are not stoked about this. And let me tell you right now, if you remember last year, people were not stoked about Blake Griffin, right? But early game Kevin Garnett's are always fire. And they're always pretty fire when the game isn't even geared towards a Kevin Garnett type player being good. Do you know what I'm saying right now? Like 2K20 and 2K21, Kevin Garnett was a very good power forward / center, and the game wasn't even geared towards success for him. This year, the game is geared towards success for a player like Kevin Garnett, someone who plays incredibly good defense, has a pretty easy to time jump shot, so it doesn't really matter what his 3-point rating is, and can bang in the post. Kevin Garnett can do all of these things. He is going to be a monster. Straight up. And by that point, also think about this, like it's going to be 4 to 6 weeks in the future. 2K is going to blow power balancing by that point, so they're going to have to redo the Kevin Garnett card, so he's going to be super fake for no reason. It's going to be stupid. All right, joining Garnett are the following Pink Diamond reports. Ja Morant in limited. Okay, so it's 6-week season. I would love Ja Morant, and I'm going to try to get him, but my limited luck has been so terrible that I just don't have a whole lot of hope in that regard. Chronic Butler as the grand prize in Ascension. I need him. Caron Butler's going to be fire. I need him. Obviously, Gary the Glove Payton in Unlimited. It's going to be more, achievable than ever. Amari Stoudemire for getting 99 stars in NBA 75 Domination. Okay. The Iceman Gervin in Draft. Need it. So, Gervin's going to be a monster. You can also pick up Pink Diamond Dave Bing, Amethyst Theo Ratliff, and Sapphire Jimmy Butler from the player section in the exchange. Pink Diamond Dave Bing will be relatively okay. Just have to see his stuff. Or add Pink Diamond Chris Mullin, Diamond Bingo Smith, Amethyst Montrezl Hale, Ruby Cole Anthony from the token market. Pink Diamond Chris Mullin is going to be an absolute menace, dude. By the way, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Yeah, this is just talking about the hollow ball. On top of everything new here, new dynamic duos are being added for both new Series 1 players and previously released players from Season 1. In my prediction video, I was going to do a prediction video, but what's there to even predict at this point? I'll look through my collection in my market video later and talk about which guys could get dynamic duos, because I think there's a lot of them, and dynamic duos have been very useful this year, so. There is so much to experience in my team each week, but there is never a bad time to jump in. I'm looking forward to catching everyone on the court in Season 2. No, you're not. You're scared. You don't want it. So this is the build your empire thing, right? This is the template in the background here. I just don't know, what's going on. Oh, cool. Columbia Records. Oh, I forgot they're doing this thing. Like they're switching up the soundtrack or whatever. Anyways, oh, yeah. Sorry, it's the end of the video. Let me go back here and start talking about this shit. Okay. 2K, you make millions of dollars per month, right? On just microtransactions, just exploiting your player base, just only having one studio when you need 3, right? You do all these things and you make all this money. This is the problem with late stage capitalism, I'm sorry. But then you still feel the need to whore out your video game to advertisements. Why, dude? You don't need to do this. 2K is so incredibly greedy. They make so much money. They make more money than the GDP of third world countries. Okay. And they are still oh yeah, we need that Ruffles 4-point Ridge tournament. Ruffles needs to give us that bag real quick to have a picture of a Ruffle out there, the Kia challenge. Yeah, we need to secure that Kia bag. What do you guys do? You don't need to do any of this. I swear you don't need to do it, but they do it. This game has so many ads in the park. At this point, 2K, just make the park a separate game. Literally make park a separate experience. Make it a free to play experience. You can have all the microtransactions and all the ads you want if it's a free to play experience. And then the other base game can just be a 5v5 experience. Just do that. That's honestly even smarter for you guys from a business perspective, right? It is. As always, it's been your boy Cheap Loots. I wanted to include the rant there at the end of the video because I didn't want to scare off any newcomers. You know what I mean? So peace out, guys. Let me know what you think of Season 2 down in the comments below. Peace.